Okay, good morning. The 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Yancey. While the court is in session, there will be no talking, no eating, no sleeping, no laying down, no driving. No wearing of head garments unless it's for religious reasons. Please make sure you have proper attire on. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you on Zoom as well. I'm ready to proceed on the Bonnie Mustafa matter. If Attorney Baird is ready to proceed. Attorney Baird, are we ready to proceed on the? Attorney Baird, are we ready to proceed on Bonnie Mustafa? Okay, I'm gonna move on to a moment. Ready to proceed on the Bergamo matter?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Mark Torres sitting in for Attorney Regan Anthony Urbani for Ms. Bergamo.
Okay, I'm gonna call the matter. One moment. I was just making sure that we were ready to proceed on it. Now calling the People versus Marina the Bergamo, ticket number P1408024. One count of 16 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed. Please state your appearances for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mark Torres sitting in for Attorney Regan Anthony Urbani for Ms. Bergamo.
Officer Willie Robinson, badge 2590, Detroit Police.
Thank you. And is it Attorney Torres? How would you like to proceed on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. After discussions with Officer Robinson, he would agree to a added count of impeding traffic. I'm authorized to enter into that plea and would ask the original count be dismissed.
Okay, and you're waiving your client's appearance, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you stipulate to probable cause on the dismissal?
Yes.
And stipulate to the four corners of the ticket for factual basis?
Correct.
The court will enter responsible plea on for impeding and dismiss the original 16 to 20 over. And the fee for that is going to be $175. How soon will your client be able to make that payment?
Could we get 2 weeks, Your Honor?
It's going to be due on March 27th. If she does not pay it by then, I do expect for you or her to appear back in court on that day. Understood?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Were you able to hear me over the printer? I'm sorry.
I
You were able to
heard
hear
you.
printer? Okay, so that's $175 through March 27th. If she doesn't pay on that date, then one of you needs to appear on that date for a review hearing. You're all set.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Officer Robert. Ms. Baird, are you there yet?
This officers, they gonna call. Yes, Officer Hart, sorry about that. Let me just look. Who is your person again? What's the last name? Is it not a D? This is B's. This courtroom is a B. Barnes, okay. They're here. Yeah, they're here. If I'm not mistaken. Deontay Barnes. You left off the meeting. The room is locked. So give me a second. If you want to join back in, then I can let you back in. Okay. You did. Okay. We don't have a Barnes. Oh, hold on. I thought we did. No, he said. I could be wrong. I don't know why I feel like I saw the name. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, excuse me. Yeah, just call back in like 5. Let me just check and make sure, okay? If not, I'll call you back to let you know, because you probably might be free to go, okay? You're welcome, sorry. What is Yancey? Okay, no, he didn't check in. He right. He didn't check in. Let me call him back. He did. He's on a 9 o'clock on page 15.
Okay. Yeah, you remember checking in.
I try to circle the officer.
Did Ben remember checking in? Brian Nelson. Ben, you checked in?
Yeah, all of them checked in. Mary checked in, Bentley checked in. Yes, yeah. Officer, Hawk, no, he didn't check in. So you're free to go for today, okay?
Yeah, I just had to take it down.
Officer? Did you hear me? The defendant didn't check in today, so you're free for today. You're free to go for today, okay? Thanks for checking in. You too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Are we ready to call?
We're ready, Your Honor.
Okay, give me a file. You have the file?
No, I haven't.
You have the offer?
He's gonna kick everything except equipment, Your Honor.
Okay. Give me 1 second to grab the file.
Yeah, Boykins, right?
You don't understand.
Yeah, Georgia Boykins.
Right. Not Sue.
Right. You had us looking for a soup board since our morning.
I'm like Sue, but I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I didn't even pay attention.
For the second one.
I'm sorry, give me a second, because I didn't get a chance to get my files up today. Sorry.
I used to text Miss Lolita.
I'm trying to find your person. Give me a second, attorney. I see her. I think they were here for a show. I mean, a pretrial. What's in her matter scheduled for a pretrial?
Yes.
Okay, just want to be sure. I don't have her phone. No, where's that?
Did you have the file from Mr. Goff?
I have the case number.
He had the case number. That's what he gave me. He's okay. I'm just gonna have to print it. Person.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe
Dennis,
so.
I'm checking for sure.
Thanks.
One moment, attorney, I'm just trying.
Dennis Brown? No, he did not check in.
And then what about, Ben, you said Bentley checked in, Bonner checked in?
Who?
Bonner,
Yes,
C.O.
yes,
in here.
yes,
And what
yes.
about Burdine?
Yes. Yes,
Right down, check in.
yes, I'm quite
No,
confident about that.
not on your sheet,
Not on that one? You
but I
sure?
did see him in the record.
That's what I thought, because I think one of y'all checked, I think you checked for me or changed his name one. If I'm not mistaken, right?
He in the record.
Because remember, he had two matters,
Okay.
because one was a show cause and the other one was it was something weird. I'm trying to.
Melita Barrett, are you on? I mean, interpreter for- Yeah.
I'm trying to let Dennis come out.
I tried to do it too.
Okay.
All right. Madam Court Reporter, I'm getting ready to call an in-person case. Now I'm calling Georgia Sue Boykin, ticket number SP 137-95711, one count of defective or missing equipment. Ticket number SP 137-95712, one count of driver's license expired. Please state your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Taylor, P57166, here on behalf of Ms. White.
You're waiting your client's appearance for today?
I am, Your Honor. And she would like to avail herself of the people's offer, Your Honor. They're gonna dismiss one of my license finished. She's gonna plead to the equipment violation.
Okay, the court will dismiss, and you stipulate to probable cause on dismissal?
So stipulate, Your
Stipulate
Honor.
to the factual base, to the four corners of the ticket on the factual basis
Yes, Your Honor.
for the defective.
Yes.
And
That's me. 120.
it's gonna be a fee of 120. Can she pay that within the next 2 weeks?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, it's due on March 27th. If she doesn't make that payment by March 27th, then you need to be back here in front of me on that day for review here.
Understood. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
You.
Have a good one.
You too.
I'm sorry for the confusion, but as you see, we have quite a bit of things going on in the courtroom.
I see you working.
This is the craziest day.
Yeah,
Guys, take care.
I'm finding it now.
Attorney Barrett, are we ready to proceed on the Mustafa matter? The Bonnie Mustafa matter? I am trying to get the court reporter out of the breakout room. However, we are going to adjourn this matter. I just don't have the adjournment date court prevented set yet.
You said the court reporter in the breakout room?
I'm sorry, the interpreter. Did I say that wrong? I meant to say the interpreter.
You did. Okay. That's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to get the files ready now, Your Honor. I'm sorry. What a day. Yeah, and we can't close.
Corporal Bennett, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I can hear you.
Yes.
You're probably the only person that can go into the breakout room. I can't go into a breakout room. Can I put you in the breakout room with the interpreter to ask you to have her come out? And then the only other person we're waiting on is Attorney Barrett, and I called her cell phone. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Okay, who is it, Your Honor, you want me to ask for?
I'm gonna put you in the breakout room to ask the interpreter to come out. 'Cause
Okay.
we just got this for an adjournment, but we need all parties to be present. The interpreter needs to be able to interpret for Mr. Bonnie.
Yes, ma'am, I'll do that.
I'm gonna put you in, where is she? She's in breakout room 7. I'm gonna put you in breakout room 7. Will you tell her that I invited her to join the main session? She just has to respond to it.
Okay,
Thank you.
yes, ma'am.
And then you come back on in here the way you know how. Ms. Barrett. Who was that? It's closed.
We're closed. Sorry? Okay,
Is there a court officer out there? I can't let you in without a court officer being in here.
we can't let you in without a court officer.
Yana, did she come back? Oh, yeah, she came back.
We're ready
Thank you,
for
Bennett.
you, and
Yes, I'm back.
thank you, Madam Interpreter. Attorney Barrett, are you back? Melita Barrett. I'm asking that you unmute and start your device. Attorney Barrett, we need to start this case. We'd like to set this matter for.
Yeah, we were waiting for her though in the waiting room, but she didn't talk to the defendant, Your Honor. So I don't know.
She hasn't talked to the defendant yet?
No, because when we went together and then she said 1 minute and then
Well,
she
I
left
talked
the
to
breakout
prosecutor.
room.
She talked to the prosecutor. She was able to she wanted the prosecutor to adjourn the matter so that you can handle immigration matters.
Oh, I didn't interpret anything. We were waiting for her in room 7 and then she disappeared. So I don't know. I'm sorry.
Ms. Barrett, thank you for joining us.
I'm
We've been
sorry,
waiting-
I also have an in-person matter going right now. So,
Okay. So it's my understanding that we're going to adjourn this matter, but you haven't had an opportunity to talk to the defendant?
no, I need to check his immigration status. What would be the new date, please, Judge?
April 13th will be the new day.
Okay, thank you.
So can we go ahead and go on the record for this one? So we can just set it for a new date and Corporal Bennett and Ms. Ganem can go?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of Muhammad Ali Bani Mustafa, ticket number SP 131-63152. Please, one count of failure to stop or identify PD after accident, one count of leaving the scene of an accident. Please state your appearances for the record.
Good morning, Melita Baird on behalf of Mr. Bani Mustafa.
Go ahead, ma'am, I'll wait.
Tanya Ganem, Arabic interpreter.
And you have Corporal Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department, Your Honor.
And Madam Interpreter, will you raise your right hand? And what is it Arabic that you're interpreting?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you promise or affirm or swear to interpret to the best of your ability from English to Arabic and from Arabic to English?
I do.
You can put your hand down.
Thank you.
Do I need to recall the case so that you can interpret that to your client?
Yes, let me ask him to turn on his camera. محمد دور الكاميرا بلشنا بالقضية.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're calling again case number P 1316315.
بلشنا بالقضية SP 131631512.
It's the people versus Muhammad Ali Bani Mustafa.
الدولة ضد محمد بني مصطفى.
Okay, so it's my understanding that you're asking for an adjournment, Ms. Barrett, Attorney Barrett?
المحامية بيرت عم تسأل لتأجل القضية.
Yes, that's correct.
نعم
All right.
صحيح.
So the court will adjourn this matter to April 13th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
أجلنا القضية لشهر 4 يوم 13 الساعة 8:35.
عفوا ل 14.
On the 14th.
Let me go. April 13th.
13 1/3
13
4
right?
April 8:30
Okay, thank you.
5 a.m.
The trial is going to be at 9.
Oh, الساعة 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's at 9 a.m. I apologize.
الساعة 9 صباحا. April 13 at 9 a.m.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Now, do you all need to go into a breakout room, Ms. Barrett, so that you can explain to him why since you did not do that on the front end, do you want to explain to him why you're extending this or adjourning this?
Not at this moment. No, thank you.
All right.
القاضية
Have a
عم
good
تسألها إنه إذا تريد تأجل القضية تعطيك شو الأسباب، قال لا وفلت.
ما بدها تحكي شو الأسباب.
So what is the reason?
It's my understanding to check immigration matters. However, the attorney has signed off.
المحامية فلت بس عم بتأجلها لأنه لحتى تشوف كيف وضعك بدائرة الهجرة بالإميغريشن، شو أوراقك.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You're free to go.
Okay, خلصت. شكرا.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
She said you was not. I'm not the same. This time.
Officer Paranello?
Maybe she was. She had a show.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks for your patience today. We do not have a Dennis Brown who has checked in. You're free to go. We will issue a bench warrant.
She did.
Very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
She was.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
breakout room 10, I have Miss Begum, Begum. She's scheduled for the 8:35 docket on page 3. She needs a Bengali interpreter. She's scheduled for pretrial today. Do you want to call her in?
Yes. Breakout room 10.
Breakout room 10, Your Honor. Begum.
Got it.
She didn't check in.
I'm pulling her into the
I don't know
main
what happened,
session.
but she said her phone died.
Unless she was probably in the meeting room. Yeah, we never had her check in. It'll be April 13th at 9 o'clock.
So, Attorney Tiller, are we requesting an adjournment for the pretrial
Thank
date to be set on a date that we can get a Bengali interpreter?
Exactly, Your Honor.
One moment, let me call the matter.
Okay, maybe I don't. Just print it out.
BEG.
Sorry. 35. Yeah, we do. So,
Has the city attorney reappeared?
He's been in and out. Do you need us to call him in for you?
You can give you my phone number. That would be okay by me. 248-227.
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
You are on Zoom, attorney, so you.
And we're live on YouTube. Do you want to chat us your phone number or you want the whole world to have it?
It doesn't bother me, Yana. 248-227-0177.
0177.
Yes, Yana.
Okay, I'll text it to him. Right now, I'm gonna call the matter of Jahanara Bijam, ticket number. The People versus Jahanara Bijam, ticket number SN 2216251. One count of possess over limit of fish. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Joseph Dillard, P37225, on behalf of Jahanara Bijam. I apologize if I messed it up. My apologies.
Can Ms. Bijam state her name for the record?
Jahanara Begum. Yes, Jahanara Begum.
Yana, Ms. Begum is requesting an opportunity to have an interpreter, a Bengali interpreter. I'd ask that this matter be rescheduled for April 10 for a pretrial.
Okay, today was the day and time set for pretrial. It is the court's understanding that we will be requesting a Bengali interpreter, and this matter will be rescheduled for April 10th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
Thank you, Anna.
We asked for it.
Have a good day, Ms. Begum. You're free to go. Did you get the date?
Yes, April 10, 2023, and at 8:35 a.m.
And we apologize because the court actually took note of this on the last hearing date. So we should have had a Bengali interpreter. I do apologize for wasting your time. We'll be sure to make sure that we have one on the new date, and we will see you on April 10th at 8:35 a.m.
All right, thank you so much, Judge.
Hey, have a good day.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Never put it in for.
We're good. We're good to leave.
You're free to go. You can leave.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, because they came to court on February 6th and got and that's what.
Attorney Wozniak, we're ready.
Good morning, Judge. I need to find out, did I get a co-counsel to help me with House Counsel,
Yeah.
Tim Malafite?
We do have, we just got one maybe a couple minutes ago. Well, maybe about 30 minutes ago now. Let me tell you who it is. I forgot.
Dillard. Attorney
Attorney
Dillard.
Dillard.
Were we able to convey to Mr. Dillard that he would be covering breakout rooms that were even numbered?
Yes,
Yeah.
we told him.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's down in breakout number 8.
No, that's okay. What I'll do, Judge, if it's all right with you, is just bring them in one at a time. And I think I have most of my people ready. Would that be all right?
Well, can you just bring everyone out that you have ready and let them know to put their phones on mute until we call their names? That'll work.
All right, I'll do it that way. And then,
I'll have their files ready as you.
all right,
put break
excellent.
them
I
out.
will go do that right now.
Thank you. morning, Judge Yancey. Okay. Okay, right now, if you were looking to get a date rescheduled, I do apologize. We're a little busy because we're still on the record for this morning. Oh, it's always, okay, it's gonna be Attorney Goss. I mean, it's gonna be Mr. Goss. Goss. Is it Goss or Goss? I think it's Goss. Yeah, I think it's Goss. If I'm saying it right. Is his last name Goss? Yeah, it's Goss with the G. No, he isn't. Do you want his phone number? 248 996 4817. 17. Well, it's Judge Yancey now who took over, Judge Ford retired. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, we're a little busy. I can't really chit chat. Okay, so all right, have a good one, okay? We'll talk later. Okay, bye-bye.
So he's been able to pull out everybody out of the breakout room for their inside numbers.
Is it?
I mean, yeah. I'm asking.
I guess, I don't know how he's doing. I didn't ever remember
I
Alan
wonder if
Baxter.
he has a benefit for that.
Put your phone on mute, Mr. Baxter. Thank you.
The first one,
I'll
I
just-
just do a benefit for that if he had.
Yeah. I hope I have them all. There's a lot of these ones I was missing. Why don't I remember a Baxter page?
Me either.
And I don't even think I have him checked in on my list. Yeah. Not saying they not, what possibly missed it. Do it say 8:33?
Oh, you did check.
I did check them in. Okay. It's a lot of people. Baker.
What happened this way?
No, I was just looking at the name. He was just joking. I don't have it back. Don't have this. I do have this. Officer who? Doesn't know. If I don't have a circle. Okay. I'm just making sure. Mr. Bradley,
Yeah, I'm here.
so I take it you never talked to anyone, right?
No, I talked to the lawyer. He said he's gonna get me back over to you. He wrote down my insurance dates and asked me if I had current insurance. I told him yeah. I told him I could share the information with him, but he wanted to get me back over to you. I don't know why.
Okay, I believe that we're probably gonna call your matter on the record. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Just place your device back on mute for us, Mr. Bradley. Thank you.
All right.
Hello.
Please put your phones on mute until we get started. Thank you.
And I'm sure that the attorney told you that.
No, they didn't. I haven't even spoken to anyone.
So did you come out the breakout room?
I've been out here for 3 hours.
Okay, ma'am, we all have, okay? So we ask that you be patient
What breakout room was she assigned to?
and to go back into the breakout room that you were in until someone comes in and speak with you, okay? I explained to everyone this morning that our docket was going to be very heavy this morning.
And we only had one attorney, so the attorneys had to see every single person. The one attorney had to see every single person, and every time you come out of a breakout room without him telling you to, you go to the end of the line.
And who was that who didn't speak to the attorney? Or maybe she wasn't. Okay.
Judge, I have returned with mostly all of the people I spoke to. I have not been able to touch base with Mr. Goss. I'm hoping for cases where they have shown me proper documents, we would still be able to proceed.
We will, we absolutely will. I will make the decision on those. And I'm ready to proceed on Mary Bennerman if you are.
Let me just be sure I've got the right name. What name was that, Judge? Oh, yes, Mary Bennerman. Yes, we are ready to go.
We had an officer here on that matter. However, okay, okay. Now calling the People versus Mary Regina Bennerman, ticket number P1375446, one count of no insurance misdemeanor, one count of drove while license not valid or improper license, and one count of expired plates. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
I'm Daniel Wozak, P35225 with Ms. Bennerman. Ms. Bennerman, will you tell the judge your name, please?
My name is Mary Regina Bennerman.
Your Honor, in light of the fact that Officer Nelson had checked in, Ms. Bennerman did show me a registration and an insurance, and if the court can permit, she would pay the ticket for no license reduced to fail to display.
Okay. Ms. Bennerman, you had an opportunity to talk to your attorney. He advised you of your rights,
Yes,
and you understood those rights?
yes,
Did anyone promise you, force you, threaten you to take a plea today?
no,
You're pleading guilty on your own free will,
yes,
and you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty.
yes,
All right, stipulate to probable cause of dismissal, Mr. Wozak?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Stipulate to the four corners of the document for factual basis.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so the court will enter a guilty plea of failure to display, dismissing counts 1 and 3 on the same ticket. Ms. Bennerman, the failure to display fee is going to be $220. Are you able to make that within the next 2 weeks?
yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this for a review. One moment. Okay, so again, the fine is gonna be $220, and I'm gonna set this for review on March 27th, 2023, 5 a.m. However, if you made this payment, you do not need to appear in court.
Okay,
If you have not made the payment, Ms. Bennerman, it's important that you show up on the same Zoom on that date, on March 27th at 8:35. But if you pay it, no need to come.
okay, thank you.
You're all set. That concludes your matter.
Thank you, Ms. Bennerman. You've been very patient. You can sign off now.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
I'm gonna be calling the Bentley matter next. If We have an officer on that matter that's here. Officer or Sergeant Martin, we haven't reached Burdine or Burdine yet. I don't believe that we brought them out of the breakout room as of yet. They're probably still with the other attorney. So Sergeant Martin, please be a little more patient. We're getting to it soon.
Okay,
Now
thank you.
Thank you. Now calling the, one moment.
18 case.
I,
You don't pay even Smith, just that's why. Okay. 19 is the one here. The 19. That's the one, the Officer Gardner.
Now calling the People versus Emmanuel Bentley, ticket number 184572881, one kind of failure to display a valid operator's license, ticket number 195103071, one kind of no operator's license on a person. Please state your appearances for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Mr. Bentley, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Emmanuel Bentley.
Today is the date and time set for a trial and review. Do we have an officer present on this matter as well?
I did
Yes,
not
ma'am.
see it.
Yes, I am the officer.
State your name for the record.
My name is Officer Jasmine Gardner with the Detroit Police Department.
Thank you, Officer Gardner. So today is the date and time. We can take care of the trial first. Are we ready to proceed, Mr. Wozak, on the trial?
Judge, I was unaware that the officer was here, but I believe Mr. Banks would accept a reduced plea offer. He has shown me the driver's license for the review ticket. Where is he?
He's showing you a valid driver's license?
Yes, Judge, it was issued in February and expires in July. Oh,
Okay, the court's just gonna look that up just to ensure that it is still valid, that it hasn't been suspended or any activity hasn't happened on that driver's license. Officer Gardner, do you object to dismissing that one?
No, not if it's valid, no.
One moment, we'll recall this matter, or well, actually, while she checks, we can go over the review. This review matter, Mr. Wozak, were you aware of your client's costs and fees that he has not paid on that matter?
I was unaware he had not paid, Judge. I believe Mr. Bentley has told me that he has other tickets scheduled for tomorrow, and I just learned about that when I brought him back into the courtroom.
Okay.
He's done.
So, let me see what's on the docket for tomorrow for Mr. Bentley. So you obviously weren't able to talk to the,
It's the 15th. This matters is scheduled for the 15th.
how many?
3. Actually, no, it's 4. Improper license plate. Driving while license suspended, no insurance, and yeah, driving while license suspended.
So does Mr. Bentley have a license plate now and insurance on the vehicle as well?
Judge, those things I did not check. What I advised him is that because it was so late in the docket that I learned about these other tickets, that he should plan on returning tomorrow morning, and then they'll check those documents.
It's actually on the, wait, Mr. Bentley. It's actually scheduled for the 15th.
Okay.
Not tomorrow, it's scheduled for the 15th.
Well, when I first came to court with the other judge who retired, I had showed them the license plate and all that information, and she told me I had to get my license for the no operator license tickets.
And they were all supposed to be set for today at the same time?
Well, they all were scheduled for the 15th. When I went to court, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I had needed like 2 more days to obtain my license. And they had rescheduled for this court date. And I had told them, I said, I got a court date on the 15th. He's like, well, maybe they'll just take care of it all on this day. So
Yeah,
that's
but
how.
the problem is you didn't tell Mr. Wozak until the last minute. We have way too many cases on the docket today to go back.
When I talked to him,
15.
yeah, when I talked to him, I told him as soon as I talked to him, I had other tickets. I had just talked to him just now, right before I came back into the courtroom.
And that's what we were trying to tell you, sir. You should have told him as soon as he came in that breakout meeting.
I did.
The last one.
He'll tell you, I did tell him that. That's why he brought that up.
One moment. Are you able to show Mr. Wazak, are you able to send Mr. Wazak your proof of insurance in the plate, the updated plate information?
I got that plate, that car currently right now is broke down. And I think that we had canceled the insurance because it been down for like a month. I can check and see if it's still valid. But I do have valid insurance for when it was drivable.
So we will see you back on the 15th. However, for today's matter, the no operator's license on a person, the court has verified that the license is currently valid. There's no objections from Officer Gardner to dismiss that matter, so that matter will be dismissed without prejudice. On the ticket number ending in 3071. And so I want to direct the court's attention back to the cases that are on the docket today, which is 2881 as well, where there are still outstanding fees that need to be paid on the no insurance misdemeanor that was from 2018. Mr. Wazak, how would you like to proceed on the review?
Your Honor, if we could set that one over to the 15th also, and then when those are all resolved, he'll have one final total that he needs to come up to pay on.
I just paid a no insurance ticket to get my license back.
Okay, so we'll set this one for, this is already something that was in disposition, sir. So you had already gone to court on the failure to display a valid driver's license at another time, and that was in 2018, so it was on schedule for review. That you still owe the outstanding balance on this matter. What we're doing now is setting or adjourning this matter, the review hearing, to March 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. With the other matters we have, be prepared, sir, with the proof of the insurance or whatever insurance you do or do not have for the matters that are scheduled for the 15th.
Okay, that car is currently broken down.
We're gonna be hearing that case on the 15th, sir. So whatever proof you have on the insurance and the registration and plate for that case, bring those things with you on the 15th. There's no way I can hear that right now.
Okay.
Especially when you say you may or may not have insurance. If you could tell me definitively what's going on with the vehicle, I would have heard it.
I put the insurance in reserve because the car is broken down. It's been broke down since December.
Do you have proof of it right now that you can show me right now? If not, we will see you on the 15th.
I had to get it all out the internet. I'll see you on the 15th.
Exactly. So we will see you on the 15th at 8:35 a.m. You have a good day.
Officer Gardner, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Thanks for your patience.
You too.
Before I proceed, I just want to make sure what other officers we have.
It was just that one that's left,
Just for
Sergeant
Bernard.
Martin.
And Bernard isn't out of the breakout room.
No, he isn't.
All right, ready to proceed on safety?
I'm sorry, on who, Judge?
Stacy Bozzi.
Yes.
All right, now calling the People versus Stacy Bozzi, ticket number B501730. One count of conducting a used auto dealership without a license. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Miss Stacy Bozzer, please tell the judge your name.
Stacy Bazzi.
Your Honor, Miss Bazzi did show me a current business license issued 2/10/23, expiring 11/30/23. It is license number 2016-00282. I also believe that Officer Clark has not appeared for the trial, so for either proper documents or no officer, we are asking dismissal.
Okay, the court is satisfied that the documents have been verified by an officer of the court. Also, there is not an officer. We've checked and rechecked to make sure that an officer has not checked in on this matter. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Badley, make sure that you keep your license up to date from here on out. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Ready to proceed on the Barnett matter?
Yes. Oh, yes, Judge. Barnett, wait.
Mr. Deshaun Barnett, will you turn your camera on, please, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the people versus Deshaun Maurice Burnett, ticket number. One moment. Right. Now calling the people versus Deshaun Maurice Burnett, ticket number X 411-0223, one count of disorderly person drunk. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Mr. Barnett, please tell the judge your name.
Deshaun Maurice Burnett.
Your Honor, it's my understanding when I last checked that Officer Whitcomb had not appeared for the trial. I would make a motion to dismiss.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. This trial matter was set for 9 a.m. However, the officer has not checked in. The court has verified, and we do not have an officer who has checked in on this matter. Therefore, we will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Burnett, how old are you?
27.
27. I'm not gonna assume, since you have not had an actual trial to prove that you were guilty in this matter, but if the facts in this case are true, I would like for you to make sure that you do better, especially when you're in public, and you're gonna be drinking. I'm glad that you weren't driving while you were drinking, but it's still very important that you act accordingly when you are in public, whether you're drinking or not, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm very new to this because I have no idea about that ticket. So that's why I was kind of shaky about it.
Okay, well, luckily for you, this matter has been dismissed, and if there's somebody using your name, you might want to check that out and see who's using your name and your family, more than likely
Yes,
your family.
ma'am.
All right,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
matter is without prejudice. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Ready to proceed on D'Angelo Bills?
Yes, Judge, we are.
Now calling the people versus D'Angelo Bills. Mr. Bills, did you turn your camera on?
He stepped away from his phone, actually.
Mr. Bills, are you ready to proceed?
They stepped. There they go.
All right, now calling the people versus D'Angelo Bills, ticket number SP 1360056, count 1, no operator's license on a person. Count 2, alcohol-related violations. Please state your appearances for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak for the defendant. Mr. Bills, will you tell the judge your name, please?
My name is D'Angelo Bills.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Officer Schultz has not appeared for the trial. I am making a motion to dismiss.
Mr. Bills, did you get your driver's license yet, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right.
I didn't know I had to get him. I went to try to go get him, but I failed, and I guess I'll try to go back and get him. But I stay in Atlanta, so I had to get him from Atlanta. But I wasn't even driving.
Wait. You live in Atlanta now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today is the day and time that was set for a trial. This trial was set for 9 a.m. It is now 12 p.m. It's the court's understanding that an officer has not checked in on this matter. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. I do strongly advise you make sure that you do get your license in Atlanta, sir. But that concludes your hearing for today.
Yes.
You're
Okay.
free.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one. Ready to proceed on Rammer?
Yes, Judge.
Your Honor, could I ask a quick question before you proceed?
Yes, sir.
Pre-trials that are being adjourned, are you requesting that they go on the record?
No, sir.
No? Okay, thank you very much.
We would like for you to either email or chat the new dates and names to the court clerk, please.
Okay, I'll do that at the end of the docket. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Wozniak, are we ready to proceed on Jennifer Grammer?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We are not ready to proceed on Jennifer Grammer. We have an officer who checked in via phone. He's in courtroom 434. Mr. Wozniak, I'm not sure if you took that into consideration. I do apologize for that miscommunication. But Officer McCree did check in this morning. If you need more time. Ms.
Oh,
Grammer.
no, he called back. He said he had dismissed her case.
Now calling the people versus Jennifer Brammer, ticket number P13491091. One count drove while unlicensed. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
I'm Daniel Wozniak with the defendant. Ms. Brammer, please tell the judge your name.
Jennifer Brammer.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Officer McCree is willing to dismiss this matter. I join in that request.
Okay, the court has verified that Officer McCree did in fact state that he has no objection to dismissing this matter.
She has something, she has like a valid CPL or something she's working on. I'm not for sure. He said.
Okay, so therefore this matter will be dismissed without prejudice, Ms. Brammer. That was a good break that you had on this case. So
do you have a permit, Ms. Jennifer? Are you working on a permit or something for your license?
I have my permit and I'm have a date scheduled to actually take the driver test in the car.
All right, thank you. I didn't get the reason from the officer, so it is basically for valid docs. So the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ms. Brammer, you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Ready to proceed on Bates, LeBron Bates?
Yes, Judge. Bates. Oh, LeBron Bates.
Yeah. One moment. Let me verify.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to say.
One second, Mr. Wozniak. I thought I had these all set scheduled.
No, pre-trial. He's scheduled for pre-trial. He's on page 8. Right. Oh. Attorney Wozniak, the judge would like to do the dismissals first before she goes to. If you don't mind, do you have anyone else that you have for that's just getting straight dismissals?
That was set for trial this morning.
I don't see any. Oh, did we do Nathaniel?
What about Nathaniel Berry? Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, that should be a no officer, Judge.
Right here.
Okay, one moment.
Yep, Officer Perkins.
No.
All right, now calling the people versus Nathaniel Berry, ticket number SP 137604141. One kind of drive while license suspended. I believe there are other ticket numbers attached to the same file. However, this is the lead number. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozniak with the defendant. Mr. Berry, please tell the judge your name.
Nathaniel Berry.
Your Honor, these matters are set for trial. Officer Perkins has not appeared. I am making a motion to dismiss.
One moment, sir.
They didn't put it at 9 o'clock. That's why.
So this matter was set for trial for today at 9 a.m. The court has verified that an officer has not checked in on this matter. Therefore, ticket number 137060143 and 42 will be dismissed without prejudice. However, there are several unresolved matters, I believe. Well, no, these were counts 1, 2, and 3 and then ticket number 137-60151. These are all going to be dismissed without prejudice for no officer.
Thank you, Judge. Mr.
Mr.
Berry, your
Berry, did you
tickets
get your
are all
license?
dismissed. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's it, Mr. Wozniak, on the trial matters that had no officer.
I don't think I don't think I have any other no officers, Judge.
That was it for him.
All right, so we are going to proceed with Mr. Baxter, Alan Baxter.
Yes.
Ticket number, the people versus Alan Jeffrey Baxter, ticket number SP 138-8497, count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, improper place. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
I'm Daniel Wozniak with the defendant. Mr. Baxter, please tell the judge your name.
Alan Jeffrey Baxter.
Your Honor, he's shown me proper documents. The registration was issued March 8 of this year. Insurances with Geico issued March 6 of this year, expiring in September. Given that he has current proper documentation, I'm going to ask the court to dismiss the matters.
Okay, the court takes note that an officer of the court has verified that the vehicle is now registered and insured. Therefore, the court will dismiss counts 1, 2, and 3 without prejudice. Mr. Baxter, make sure that you have these items or these verifications in your vehicle at all times.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a good day. That concludes your matter.
Thank you.
Which one did I have? I had called one and then changed my mind to one trial. Which one was it?
That was LeBron Bates.
Ready to proceed on LeBron Bates?
I'm sorry, say again, Judge, please.
I'm ready to proceed on LeBron Bates. I apologize, Mr. Bates, for cutting it off last time, but I wanted to get all of my dismissals done first.
Yes, good.
Now, people versus LeBron Antoine Bates, ticket number 1389919. One count of failure to comply with limit line marking red signal. One count of driver's license expired. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
I'm Daniel Wozniak for the defendant. Mr. Bates, please tell the judge your name.
LeBron Bates.
Your Honor, Mr. Bates did present a valid license issued November 22nd, 2022, expiring January 30, 2025. With regard to the limit line, if the court would permit a plea to blocking traffic, he could resolve everything today.
Okay. The driver's license, when did he get that driver's license again?
November 22nd, 2022.
Okay, so since it's been a while, I just want to make sure that the court verifies that the license is still valid. However, we will issue, or we will accept the plea blockading. Mr. Wozniak, you, first of all, Mr. Bates, you had an opportunity to talk to your attorney. He advised you of your rights,
Yes.
and you understood those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's your understanding that you're going to be taking a plea from the failure to comply with limit line to blockading?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you stipulate to four-corner agreement on basis?
Yes, Judge, will stipulate.
Okay, and the court has also verified that the driver's license is still in fact valid, therefore we've dismissed count 2 without prejudice. and enter a plea or responsible for blockading on count one. That amount, the fees for that blockading is gonna be $175. Mr. Bates, how long will it take you to pay? Can you pay it in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay, that's gonna be set for March 27th. If you pay it by March 27th, you know you don't need to appear. Are you working now?
Not now. I'm finishing up school.
Wait, so are you sure you're gonna be able to make that within 2 weeks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna set this for review on March 27th. If you don't pay it by then, you need to appear before me on March 27th.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
So that's $175 on blockading.
Okay,
You're free to go.
thank you.
One moment. Ready to proceed on Akeem Black?
Yes, Judge, we are.
Now calling the people versus Akeem Emmanuel Black, ticket number 1396897, one count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a passenger. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wazak for the defendant. Mr. Black, please tell the judge your name.
Akeem Emmanuel Black.
Your Honor, in light of the Assistant Corporation Counsel's policy regarding these tickets, Mr. Black is prepared to plead as charged.
Okay. All right, Mr. Black, you had an opportunity to talk to your attorney. He advised you of your rights,
Yes, ma'am.
and you understood those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that what you say today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you, force you, or threaten you to take this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
No, ma'am, but I don't got time to keep coming here. I ain't finna cap.
Mr. Black, I do have to advise you that you are not permitted to plead guilty if it did not actually happen. Your Honor, we will have to set a trial date given his admission.
Thank you. This matter is going to be set for a trial on April 13th at 9 a.m. The court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. And set this matter for trial. We will see you on April 13th at 9 a.m. today.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Have a good one, Mr. Black. Who you have next, Mr. Wazak?
Kevin Boyd has proper documents. He's ready. Kelvin Boyd. I'm sorry, Kelvin Boyd.
Okay, well, we look for that one. I'm gonna call Wesley Banks. Are we ready to proceed on Wesley Banks?
I don't see a Wesley Banks.
You know what? I am gonna do this one on the record though, because Wesley was here. And an officer was not here in this matter. So now calling the people versus Wesley Banks, ticket number SP 137-61622. One count of disregarding traffic control, one count of driving while license suspended, one count of no proof of insurance. As stated before, Wesley Banks did check in with the court. He was here. I allowed him to leave an hour after, at least an hour after his check-in because an officer had not shown up. This matter has been dismissed without prejudice for no officer.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate that.
I believe you talked to him, Mr. Wazak, or I believe it was you who may have talked to him, and then he got kicked out of Zoom. So instead of letting him back into Zoom, we just let him go.
Yes, Judge, I did have him on my list, so thank you. I'll cross him off. Oh, yep, there it is. I see it. Okay.
Got it?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
I just let,
And
Edward
now-
Banks, and now let it, the other one out who we dismissed, no officer.
Now we're ready to proceed on Calvin Boyd Jr. People versus Calvin Boyd Jr. Ticket number P 1391788. One count of driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Will you tell the judge your name, sir?
Kelvin Boyd.
Your Honor, Mr. Boyd presented a driver's license issued November 9, 2022, expiring 4/11/2025. That may be one you would want to verify validity. The registration he showed was issued March 13, 2023 for a 2013 Dodge Caravan, and his insurance is with Progressive. It was issued January 16, 2023, expiring July 16, 2023. Based on those proper documents, I am going to ask the court to review his license status and then dismiss.
Okay, 1
For
second.
1 moment to verify that the license is still valid. And for the record, 1391788 had one count of driving while license suspended. There was an additional ticket, 1391787, that had one count of expired plates and one count of no insurance or no proof of insurance. Just to clarify the record.
These people. You must be towards people.
He's valid.
All right, court has verified that the driver's license is still valid. The court also takes note that an officer of the court has verified that the plates are current and the proof of insurance is now current. Therefore, the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Boyd, make sure that you're keeping these documents in the car with you at all times, okay, sir?
Yes.
All right, that concludes your matter. You're free to go. Good luck.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, so did you have Miss Boyer and Miss Boykins come out, Attorney Wozak?
If we could, Tiesha Bonner is in the courtroom and ready. Could we call her case?
Yes.
Okay, that's the one I need to her away for. I couldn't find her. I'm trying to get her all
We're pulling our way on that one. In the meantime, do you have Keith Banks, Mr. Wozak, or is that another, is that,
He wouldn't come out the breakout room. I tried getting him out.
is he
won't
your
come out.
client though?
Not that I'm aware of, Judge. I have Antoine Bradley in the courtroom.
Okay. I don't have, right. I don't.
No, he was. He just came. The officer showed up for her case.
So you're aware that Ms. Bonner's officer did show up?
Yes, Judge, I've in fact spoken to him. She's going to request special appointed counsel. After reviewing the facts of her case, Judge, there are many things that a special counsel could do on her behalf prior to trial. And Officer, was it Taylor?
Martin.
When I
Martin.
spoke to, he had no objection to adjourning the trial so she could get a court-appointed lawyer, Judge. She is working 2 part-time jobs and has 4 children under the age of 18.
Okay. Okay. Ms. Bonner, you can turn your camera back on. Now calling the people versus Tisha Bonner. Ticket number SP 139-53081, one-time carrying a concealed weapon while under the influence. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozek on her behalf. Ms. Bonner, please tell the judge your name.
Tenisha Bonner.
Your Honor, my review of the facts of this case indicate there may be several legal issues, not the least of which is search and seizure. There may be additional witnesses. Based upon all of that, I believe she will need special appointed House counsel. I don't believe that she has sufficient financial ability to retain on her own. She is working 2 part-time jobs with 4 children under the age of 18.
Okay, so the court is going to enter a not guilty plea or continue a not guilty plea and a continued $0 bond on your behalf, Ms. Bonner, and set this matter for a final pretrial on April 10th. Wait one moment. So final pretrial on April 10th, and we will make sure that so Ms. Bonner, I think what I need to do though is have you put your phone number in the chat so that everyone on the Zoom does not have your phone number. I know that you would not want that. So if you can chat it directly to my court clerk so that we can give the phone number to the House counsel that will be assigned to your, or the attorney that will be assigned to your case as a court appointee.
I just sent you a check too.
Okay, is it WC?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
As long as it's not everyone, as long as you don't send it to everyone, make sure it's going directly to us.
Okay.
All right, and so we will appoint counsel. And so for the final pretrial, which will be set for April 10th, your counselor should be able to get, whoever is assigned to your case should be able to get the discovery by then. If something happens to where they're not able to, we will adjourn the matter, but as long as they assign you House counsel and you have someone for that date, we should be set for a final pretrial and then you all can prepare for your trial, if that's what you decide.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll see you on April 10th at 8:35 a.m., ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Before you leave, Ms. Bonner, Madam Clerk, were you able to get her phone number?
I did.
All right, thank you.
You're
Ms. Bonner,
welcome.
there will be a lawyer who will call and contact you. Please just be patient. If not, still come back on April 10th because we'll deal with whatever the problem might have been, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for being so patient.
No problem.
Officer Keith Banks, you don't have put your phone on mute, Mr. Banks. They can't. Okay, hold on.
I also now have Antoine Bradley in the courtroom, and he's shown me his proper insurance. Mr. Bradley,
Give me 1 second.
thank you.
I did. I know it. You sure I didn't give you the Edward Banks one?
Edward Banks?
Yeah. Because I remember Edward Banks and Keith Banks. And those were the ones we were just missing. I did have one.
I have Keith. You did give me Wesley Banks, if that's what you. Wesley Banks on the back on the. But that's it. I need Bradley.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him. I'm trying to find his first. What time is he scheduled? Is he a show?
Bradley, Attorney Cameron, sir. Now calling the people versus Antoine Jerome Bradley, ticket number SP 1333471. One count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please take your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Mr. Bradley, please tell the judge your name.
Antoine Bradley.
Your Honor, Mr. Bradley presented AAA insurance issued March 25, 2023, expiring 9/23/2023. I'm going to ask for dismissal based on proper documents.
And it expires what date?
9/23/2023.
Okay. So the court has taken note of an officer, the court has verified valid insurance on this matter, therefore this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Bradley, make sure that you keep those documents in the vehicle with you at all times, including your proof of insurance and registration. That concludes your hearing you have today.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Bradley. Thanks for your patience.
Keith and Edward. Yeah, Keith, it was Keith, Edward, and
But-
But wrong, yeah, that's wrong.
Oh.
Who?
You can do it.
You can do it, yeah. On the phone line.
Yeah, that's why I came down
Yeah,
here.
because they're gonna text you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to pull him on and ask him if they can use it.
Mr. Wozak, do you have any more that you have on your end that are ready to go? Otherwise, I have a few that have no officer that we can do.
I have no one left on my list. I've checked everyone off. I will send the clerk a email or a chat about the people that I did release.
That's not
No.
his thing. Paradise Bennett, were you asked to come out the breakout room?
It's no officer.
No.
No officer.
Bennett, that was a trial?
No.
That wasn't a trial.
What was Paradise? I remember talking to him.
That's a Raymond on bench one. With no
What
license.
page?
The very first one. She has no license. That's what she's here for.
No, I wasn't, but my phone got disconnected from that.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney?
No.
Okay, so because of, and I know that it's technology at its worst, but you're gonna end up at the very end of the line. You're gonna be the last case that we take today. We're gonna put you back in a breakout room so that the attorney can talk to you.
Okay.
Ready to proceed on Keith Banks. To dismissal on no officer. You turn your camera on, sir. Mr. Banks, are you ready to proceed? Keith Banks.
No. The officer appeared, so what's on the ticket?
No, one of them didn't show.
Keith Banks, are you there?
Waive his appearance. Let's get him out.
Now calling the people versus Keith Banks, ticket number P 1377622, one count of drive with revoked license. Ticket number P 1377620, one count of expired plates, one count of no proof of insurance, and one count of failure to use a seatbelt. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Banks, please tell the judge your name.
Keith Banks.
Your Honor, it appears that the court is more fully advised than I am on this matter. I will defer to the court.
Today is the date and time set for a trial and formal hearing on some of the matters. The court has confirmed that Officer Knapp has not checked in today, either via Zoom or in person. Therefore, the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Banks, that means that this matter is dismissed, but the people can bring it back if they so choose.
All
That
right.
is your case for today. You have a good day.
All right. Thank you very much.
You too. Have a good one. Bye. Edward Banks, are you ready to proceed?
Yeah. Excuse me. Thank you.
You can turn your camera on, sir.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I just said you can turn your camera on and get ready for me to call your case.
Okay.
Now calling the people versus Edward D'Angelo Banks. Ticket number SP 134-11631, one count of improper plates. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Banks, please tell the judge your name.
Edward Banks.
Your Honor, it appears that Officer Harper has not appeared for today's trial. I move to dismiss.
The court has verified an officer has not checked in on this matter. Officer Harper has not checked in on this matter that was set for 9 a.m. It is now 12:39 p.m. Therefore, the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Banks, consider yourself lucky. Make sure that you are keeping, I believe this is for unregistered vehicle. Make sure that you have your registration in your vehicle at all times, sir.
Well, will I have one question if I have time?
You have a little bit of time.
Okay. Okay, because my license was suspended off that ticket. What do I have to do next to get it back? My privileges back?
Mr. Banks, courts no longer have control over driver's licenses. All questions regarding what you need to get your license must be directed to the Secretary of State. They are a state agency and we are just a city court. Okay?
Okay, I asked them. Thanks for letting me know that. Y'all have
Okay.
Thank you.
You too.
Good luck. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. We have Buttram, Siobhan, Raquel Buttram. You can
Yes.
turn your camera on, ma'am. I turned your camera off, but I need you to be still while you're on camera.
Okay, it's not letting me, so I cannot start because the host has disabled it.
Oh, yeah, I kind of, you can do it now.
Okay.
Okay. Now calling the people versus Siobhan Raquel Buttram, ticket number SP 139-68551, one count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Ms. Buttram, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Siobhan Buttram.
Your Honor, Officer Thomas has not appeared for today's trial. I move to dismiss.
Okay, the court has verified that Officer Thomas has not checked in. This trial was scheduled for 9 a.m. It is now 12:41 p.m. and therefore the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ms. Buttram, it means that the city or people can bring this matter back if they so choose, but as of today, your matter is dismissed.
Thank you.
You have a good day. Good luck.
You too.
All right.
Now, Your Honor, I do see Attorney Dillard back in the courtroom. Perhaps I should pass off to him at this point.
Yeah, Attorney Dillard, do you have Mr. Burdine, Mr. or Mrs. Burdine ready? Sergeant Martin has been waiting all morning on this matter.
Siobhan Boutron.
No, Burdine, Burdine. They had checked in this morning, otherwise I would let them go.
They in room 20.
Room 20.
Waiting on the state attorney general. That's a state case.
Did you tell us that you needed her?
No.
I need the state attorney general.
Thank you, sir. We'll get her on the Zoom.
Yanner, I don't know if these cases have been called. I know you just dealt with Miss Siobhan Boutron. Have you called Keith Banks?
Yes,
Okay.
I did all the dismissals without an officer.
Okay, Edward Banks is dealt with.
Yeah, attorney, she just said she completed those, okay? We completed those.
I'm ready to proceed on Paradise Bennett.
I have not talked to Miss Bennett Paradise yet. Have you done that, Daniel?
I'm sorry, we need you.
No, Paradise Bennett has been in the courtroom.
Ms. Bennett, did you tell me that you had talked to an attorney or no?
No, she said she hasn't. I tried chatting her, telling her to join the breakout room.
So Ms. Bennett, you have
Yes,
to go back to the breakout room to talk to your attorney. They're offering FTD on this one, Mr. Dillard.
Yes, Your Honor, I have the offers.
Okay. If you can get Ms. Bennett to go back into the breakout room.
Your Honor, are you able to call breakout room 6, Mr. Brockman?
Yes, sir. What are we doing with Mr. Brockman?
A dismissal, valid docs.
Okay.
Is that all that you're ready on? Do you have anyone else that you're ready on, attorney?
That we could pull out?
Cranston Brown.
Keep going.
Plead to fail to display improper.
No, we don't. No, attorney.
Just tell us the names of the ones that's ready to go, please.
Nathaniel Brockman, Cranston Brown.
All right. Mr. Wozniak, please.
No, he went into a breakout room. I think he's probably about to help them out, start talking to people.
Ms. Cole, I'm thinking that maybe you can talk to Mr. Wozniak on the Burdine matter so that we can get Sergeant Martin out of here.
Of course.
Okay, so he's already in a breakout room, but we'll ask him to come back in so that he'll know that you're waiting to talk to him on that matter.
I just make.
Is that on Mr. Burdine, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Burdine is in breakout room 20. I don't know which room Wozniak is in.
Sergeant? Could I speak with the sergeant?
Oh, yeah, you want to, okay, yes, I'll put you in the sergeant. Mr. Wozniak, I'm sorry to interrupt your last session, but as soon as Paula Cole gets done talking to Sergeant Martin, can you find her in a breakout room and work on a plea agreement for, or if there's gonna be a plea for Mr. Burdine?
Yes, Judge, I will be glad to do that. Joanne Brown has joined the courtroom. She's a no officer.
He's in breakout room number 1, Ms. Cole. You
Thank
can go
you.
ahead and join breakout room 1.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for Ms. Brown's matter. I'll call hers after I do the Boykin matter. I believe we said that we were ready on Tashara Boykin.
He said valid docs. And then he said Joanne Brown. No.
I'm here.
Nathaniel Brockman, Your Honor, is what I was saying.
Oh, you did say Mr. Brockman.
He's present in the courtroom.
Who we need? I'm trying to get him down.
Mr. Brockman, give me one moment. I'll call your case next, but I'm gonna call Miss, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss the one on Joanne Brown. Now calling the People versus Joanne Denise Brown, ticket number P13666979. One count of illegal dumping. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Joseph Dillard, on behalf of Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, state your name for the record.
Unmute Ms. Brown.
Joanne Brown.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Mr. Dillard, how would you like to proceed?
Motion to dismiss witnesses, no witness responded.
Okay, the court has taken note that Officer Naji has not checked into the courtroom. This matter was set for trial for at 9 a.m. It is now 12:48 p.m. So the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ms. Brown, however, and I am not gonna assume that what's stated is factual. However, if in fact it is factual that you were dumping trash around our city, our great city, I would ask that you would refrain from doing that in the future, ma'am, so that you don't appear before me in any further cases, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The court is gonna take a brief recess, 2-minute recess. Literally 2 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
One moment, please.
Ms. Brown, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Ready to proceed on Brockman?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the People versus Nathaniel Kenneth Brockman, ticket number P136960. One count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive, one count of driving unregistered untitled vehicle, one count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Joseph Dillard, on behalf of Mr. Brockman, state your name, sir.
Nathaniel Kenneth Brockman.
Your Honor, as it relates to the warrant on the in this particular case, he stands mute, requested the warrant be recalled.
Okay, the court will recall all warrants and cases in this matter.
Yeah, and there's an offer in this particular case. I had an opportunity to speak with the assistant city attorney. Valid documents have been provided, and it's a request to have this matter dismissed.
What valid document did he present for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive?
Your Honor, in terms of this particular case, he showed documentation that somebody else was titled to that vehicle in July of 2022 when he sold that vehicle to another party. The thing he did not do is he didn't go to Secretary of State with that individual, but that car now is validly registered under someone else's name in this particular case. Erwin Van Flack, ERWIN, Van, VAN, and Flack, FLACK. In this particular case, he was not in possession of the car. He didn't own the car.
What was the date of the transfer?
February 11 of 2022.
Okay, so the court will
Is that
take note
correct, sir?
The court will take note that an officer of the court has verified that this vehicle had been sold the day before this incident took place. Therefore, we dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Is that information accurate, sir?
Yes.
All
And you
right.
transferred it on the 11th?
Mr. Dillard, this matter has been dismissed. You're free to go,
Thank
Mr. Brown.
Thank you.
Thank
Honor.
you. Thank you.
What are we ready to proceed on, Mr. Browning?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we ready to go to Shara Boykin, Mr. Dillard?
I gave you. I took it down. No, I didn't.
Not that I know of, Your Honor. I don't have a Boykin, and I haven't talked to a Boykin. But
Ms. Boykin, have you talked to an attorney yet? Please unmute yourself.
No.
Has she been placed into a
She was a breakout room. She came out.
What breakout room were you in, Ms. Boykin?
24.
So every time you come out of the breakout room, you literally go to the end of the line because the attorneys don't know that you're there. We can't do anything about you being in a breakout room because the attorneys are going from breakout room to breakout room. And we keep explaining that it's gonna be a slow motion, but the longer you sit in this courtroom, the longer it's gonna take for you to talk to an attorney to get your matter resolved.
Your Honor, in terms of being there, Ms. Boykin, I was over in that room at 11:47, and nobody was in there.
You went into Ms.
I was in there at 11:47.
Okay.
I've been in there since 8 something.
Well, we know that you've been in here quite a few times too. So if you left your breakout room to come in here, then he wouldn't have known that you were here and he moved on to the next person.
Okay, so we're gonna reschedule.
No, you're gonna sit in the breakout room and wait for the attorney to talk to you, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need an offer from the city attorney.
What's up? Wait, let me look at it and see if there's something I can do.
Breakout.
Driving while license not valid. Miss Boykin, do you have a valid driver's license yet? For Boykin, Attorney Dillard, if she has a driver's license, a valid driver's license, we're gonna look it up to see if she has a driver's license, and I'll make a determination on what the offer will be.
Okay, Your Honor.
Are we ready, Theodore Browning?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the people versus Theodore Jerome Browning, ticket number P1136822, one count of drug while license not valid or improper license. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Joseph Dillard. Mr. Browning, state your name for the record.
Theodore Browning.
All right, Mr. Dillard, how would you like to proceed on this matter today?
Your Honor, an offer has been made in this matter to plead guilty to fail to display.
Okay, Mr. Browning, is that your understanding?
No, not that I know of.
Your Honor, I have not had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Browning.
Well, you may want to speak. So how did Mr. Browning get back? How did Mr. Browning get into the courtroom if he hasn't talked to anyone yet?
I couldn't explain it, Your Honor.
And why are you in the same session? Who moved you into the same session?
Say again one time, Your Honor.
Were you in a breakout room, Mr. Browning?
Yes, ma'am.
And you left the breakout room. Why?
I've been waiting since 8:30 this morning.
I had to use the
So is
bathroom.
everyone else, and the reason that we're taking so long is because people like you come out of the breakout room, we started your case, and we now can't even finish your case because you haven't even talked to your counsel. So now we have to pause, put you back in a breakout room so that you can talk to counsel, and this is what's happened all morning, and the reason that we haven't gotten to you yet is because people like you keep coming out of the breakout room.
Yes, ma'am.
Please put Mr. Diller in, wait, you're gonna go into the breakout room, but I'm not putting Mr. Diller in the breakout room until we call the next case, Mr. Cranston Brown, if he's ready to proceed. So you stay in that breakout room, Mr. Brown, until Mr. Diller comes in there to explain to you your offer, because we can't do this on the record without you being advised of your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we ready to proceed on Cranston Brown?
Ready, Your Honor. He was in 22 if he's not on the screen.
He's out. Mr. Brown, you turn your camera on, please.
And then this was the boy. That lady.
All right, Mr. Diller, will you go into the breakout room with Ms. Boykin? She does have a valid driver's license. We can dismiss her matter.
She has a couple of.
Oh, wait, 1 second, Mr. Diller. What do you?
She has a lot more than. She has, the total, she has driving while license suspended, no operators, license improper, no insurance, no registration. It's all on today. All on today.
Oh, shoot, I'm not looking at the.
And, yeah.
Oh, he's on the front. He definitely on the front.
Yeah. I'll call
Mr. Garza, are you still on? Yeah, I take that back, Mr. Diller. On the Boykin matter, you're gonna need to prosecute, because I thought it was only one ticket, but
Okay, in terms of what is Miss Boykin's first name?
Tashara.
Okay, yeah, she has multiple charges, Your Honor.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's my mistake, sorry. And you talked to a prosecutor on Cranston Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
Also talk to your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Cole, what are we doing on your matter?
So we came to an agreement. We spoke with the trooper, and we're going to. Did you want me to put it on the record, or I was?
Not yet. I just wanted to know where we were with that. And have you talked to? Did you also talk to the attorney, the House counsel, to explain?
Yeah, Mr. Wozak. I was just getting ready to email over something to Miss Hardy Williams.
Okay, if you could do that while I call this next match.
Surely.
And I'll call Mr. and Mrs. Burdine's matter next.
Certainly, yeah, we got it worked out.
I have that. Yeah,
all right, now calling the people versus Cranston Lamont Brown, ticket number SP 8307762, one count of no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 8307761, one count of dog while license suspended, not valid, or improper license. One count is ticket number SP 1350771, one count of driving while license suspended. There are several other tickets in this case that I will not call the actual ticket numbers. Please state your appearance for the record.
Joseph Dillard on behalf of Mr. Brown.
And Cranston Lamont Brown.
Your Honor, in this particular case, an offer has been extended that if he pleads guilty to fail to display an improper plates, all other charges would be dismissed.
Okay, so he has, it looks like on ticket, which are we, is he pleading to two of the driver license not valid?
He's pleading only to one, so that would what typically the FTD is the standard offense that's amended, and then the improper plates that would be the amended one as well.
Okay, one moment.
So I'm assuming you can pick and choose whichever is appropriate
I
count.
will. Give me 1 moment, please. All right, so on ticket number 830776, count 1, drove while license suspended, not valid. We are going to reduce that one to FTD, failure to display. Count 2 will be improper plate. Mr. Brown, will you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that what you say today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Dillard? He advised you of your rights,
Yes.
and you understood those rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and turning your attention to April 3rd, 2017. Were you driving a vehicle on an area of Patton and Constance in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you do something that made you come in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
All right, and when they asked for your driver's license, were you able to produce a valid driver's license that day?
No, ma'am.
And were you able to produce valid car insurance on that day?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is also satisfied. So we will enter a plea of guilty to the count 1 or reduced charge of failure to display on count 1 and the reduced charge of improper place on count 2 on ticket number ending in 0776. And all other matters in this case will be dismissed without prejudice. The fees in this case is going to be $400. It's going to be $200 for each matter. Are you able to make that payment within the next 2 weeks?
I can make most of it. I can at least have 300 by the 2 weeks.
Okay, and so I'm gonna set this out for 30 days. I'm gonna give you until April 13th to pay it off. And if you haven't paid it all by April 13th, you do need to appear back here in this courtroom at 8:35 a.m. If you have made those payments, then you don't need to appear.
Okay.
All right, that concludes your matter. You're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may I communicate with Attorney Wazak?
I'm sorry?
May I have communications with Attorney Wazak?
Sure. Do you guys need a breakout room? You can put yourself in a breakout room.
A very brief one. I'd appreciate it.
You can do so.
Hey,
You
Mr.
have
Wozniak, are
photos.
you ready to proceed on Burdine when you get back?
On Mr. Burdine, yes, Judge.
Burdine,
I
okay.
can talk to him later. You can go ahead and proceed. I'll go ahead.
I'll bring Mr. Burdine out of the courtroom, out of the breakout room.
Thank you. Oh, he had additional tickets.
Yeah, Wazak, you got my phone number?
Oh, shoot. Mr. Burdine had additional tickets.
It's probably for a different day. Are we gonna let Officer Sergeant Martin go since he's been?
So, APA code, if you've reached a resolution on Burdine or Burdine, is it okay to let Sergeant Martin go now?
Yes.
All right, Sergeant
Well, you
Martin.
know what? I actually, though, I did not hear from Mr. Wazak if Mr. Burdine was going to take the offer.
Oh, okay, one moment, Sergeant. I know you've been so patient this morning.
I think he will, because Sergeant Martin was very kind.
Yeah, because he said he was ready to go on them, so I think he probably is taking it. Who was that again? I guess I'm.
We have Mr. Burdine and we're ready to go.
So, right, Mr. Wazak, if Sergeant Martin leaves?
Oh, no, he's still here.
No, I said it's okay, then he can leave.
Oh, I believe so. Yeah. Yes.
Mr. Wasn't. But I'll call him too.
All right, so Sergeant Martin, you are definitely free to go now. Thank you so much for your patience today.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Bye.
And Mr. Wozniak, I know that you put it in the chat, something about some additional tickets on Mr. Burdine or Burdine.
Yes. Yes, Judge, there are two. One is in default. He's going to pay it. The other one is also an open alcohol. I've just spoken to Mr. Goss. He's willing to dismiss that based on the plea to the state ticket this morning.
Okay. You're gonna have to walk me through some of these case numbers since it's quite a few.
Yeah, it's been a long morning, Judge. I don't quibble with you on that one at all.
But we only have the one that was on the docket today, but you're asking us to pull another.
There's two on it. One is on the show cause and the other one is, the other one is the trial. No, it was a trial. One was scheduled for a trial. And then one is a hearing. They all over the place on her because I see one of his tickets is for a hearing. Okay, that's. Hold on.
Just supposed to go to his default.
Now calling the people versus Rashard Deontay Burdine, ticket number SP 1289851. One count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle. Ticket number X 4109903. One count of open intoxicants in a vehicle. One count of speed. Freeway 11 and 15 over. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozniak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Burdine, will you please tell the judge your name?
And turn your camera on.
Rashard Burdine.
Thank you, Mr. Burdine. Your Honor, I've had discussions with both Assistant Corporation Counsel Dante Goss and Assistant State Prosecutor Paula Cole. We have a resolution. The defendant will plead guilty to the state case, which I believe is 4109903, count 1, open alcohol in the vehicle amended to passenger. The count 2 on that ticket, the speeding ticket, will be dismissed. And the city will also agree to dismiss 1289853 based on his plea to the state case this morning. There is also, Judge, on the city case, speeding ticket that is currently in default. Mr. Goss asked that that remain in default based upon the double charge on the alcohol in the motor vehicle.
Okay, sir, you understand you have 2 open alcohols in a motor vehicle that you've been charged with, 2 separate ones on 2 separate occasions,
Yes.
and you just keep doing the same thing?
One time it was actually a passenger's, but I was still driving. So they gave us both a ticket for it actually.
Okay, so knowing, you do understand that it just escalates and you don't want a DUI or open or OWI, correct?
Yes.
All right, so you need to change your behaviors and make sure that you understand who you're in the vehicle with as well. But you did have an opportunity to talk to your attorney today and he advised you of your rights
Yes.
and you understood those rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
You're pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Turning your attention to August 26, 2022, were you in a passenger in the area of I-96 and Evergreen in the city of
Yes.
Detroit?
Yes.
And there are open intoxicants in that vehicle at that time?
Yes.
Satisfied, counselor?
I am satisfied with the plea, Judge, and I will stipulate to probable cause for any dismissals.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea to the open intoxicants in the vehicle as a passenger, dismissing all other counts in the other ticket in this matter as well. The court is also gonna assess a fee of $250 in this matter. How long will it take you to pay that, Mr. Burdine?
I can pay it now.
Okay, it's gonna take at least 24 hours for it to get into the system. So I'm gonna set this as the due date for March 27th at 8:35 a.m. If you do not pay it by that date, you do need to appear back in court on that day. If you've made that payment, then you don't need to appear for $250 on that matter. And then you need to also enter into a payment arrangement on those that are in default.
Okay.
All right, that concludes the hearing. Ms. Cole, did you want to put your name on the record for this case?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, Paula Cole on behalf of the people, and if I might just state, I would like Mr. Burdine to know that if he had had 2 of those open intox, his license would have been suspended. So he got a real break today, and we hope to never see him back here. Thank you, Judge.
Understand that, Mr. Burdine?
Yeah, I heard it.
So you know that you only have one, you cannot get one more. If you have one more, and we're gonna look at your file and see that you were able to plead to the passenger one this time. If you have another open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a driver, that will suspend your driver's license. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, so do better. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Cole.
You're welcome. Thank you, Judge, for letting me give a little speech.
No worries. All right, what are we ready to proceed on? The Shara Boykin, okay.
If you don't mind.
Oh.
I have a lunch, so.
We are going to go into a brief recess for the court reporter and for the court clerk to be able to breathe for a moment. So brief recess. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Thank you. Mr. Wasek, you don't need me
You
anymore.
said 15 minutes, Judge. We getting a break.
I was saying 5 so that we could go ahead and come on back and be done, because we're not doing the afternoon docket at this point.
Could we do one dismissal before we close up?
Which one is that?
Paradise Bennett has a valid license, Judge. It was issued in 2020. We would just have to check validity. Would you like to wait till after break?
We gotta wait, because they have to go to the restroom.
Oh, I understand that completely. Fine.
Okay.
Ms. Bennett, just be patient. I know it's been a long time, but we'll try and get it taken care of for you in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Still have to do that.
But who's gonna do to Shara Boykin?
I'm just going in to check on that one, Judge. Thank you.
Wait, I have an offer though.
Oh, great.
Mr. Goss wrote it up for her to plead to allowing unlicensed driver to drive. She pleads guilty to that. He was dismissed all, oh my God, all the other matters. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other matters that she'll have dismissed.
And it's a 3-month delay.
And a 3-month delay. But 3-month delay.
I will convey that to her while we're on break.
Thank you. Hmm.
Your Honor.
Yes, attorney.
Okay, in terms of the docket, Stephen Bryant in breakout room 30.
Are you telling me something about that guy?
Offer to defective lights, and the criminal matters will be dismissed.
Okay, so I don't necessarily want to hear the offers just yet. Are you telling me to bring, are these matters that you want me to bring out of breakout rooms you're ready to proceed on?
Yeah, yes, bring him out and to go on the record.
Okay,
At 1:30, Your Honor, I am obligated to be in another courtroom at 36.
Okay, so first things first. What is the name of the person that you want me to bring out of the breakout room?
Mr. Bryant, Stephen Bryant.
Okay, have you talked to Mr. John B. Brown?
There's a John Brown on page 6 that was up for a bench trial.
Mr. Bozak is in that room with him now. What about Theodore Browning? Did someone take care of that one?
With respect to Theodore Browning, I went in at 1:10. He was not there. And breakout room 32. Is he in a new breakout?
He's in breakout room 31.
Okay, that's odd. So I didn't get that.
No, but he was yours. Remember, we put him in a breakout room because you hadn't talked to him, but
No. I'll talk to him. I'm just saying that's the reason I didn't get to him. Also, I lost Miss Paradise Bennett.
She's in the main session. Yeah, we have an offer on that one. We're getting ready to proceed with that one now.
Okay.
I think Wazak is gonna do that one.
Okay, so I'll go and talk to Mr. Theodore Browning real quick. Do you want to make the record on Mr. Bryant?
No, because we don't have a court clerk yet. I mean, our courtroom, we're on break.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank
you. As soon
you.
as the court come back, we can do Browning, but, well,
Right.
I asked him to come out. He hasn't come out, I don't think. Brian hasn't come out of the breakout room. You can go in there and let him know that he needs to come out of the breakout room.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
It might smell like a little steak, sorry. It might smell like steak juice, sorry. I'll keep that baby in my pocket. Like, I'll bring you another piece, because I'm not gonna eat all that again. I'll bring you a piece too, Shannon.
Piece of what?
Cake.
Hello?
One second, Mr. Bryant, okay? We appreciate your patience. Just put your phone back on mute for us, okay?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Oh, there
Thank
we
you,
go.
Madam Court Reporter. Mr. Wozniak, you ready to proceed up Paradise Bennett?
Yes, we are, Judge.
Now calling the People versus Paradise, Adele Bennett, ticket number P 127-7348, one count of 30 to display a valid operator's license not on person. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
I'm Daniel Wozak on her behalf. Ms. Bennett, please tell the judge your name.
Bennett.
Your Honor, Ms. Bennett did present a driver's license issued October 5, 2020. It expires July 26, 2024. So if you can verify validity,
We
hope.
verified that it is valid.
Oh, then I'd ask you to dismiss it based on proper document.
All right, the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Thank you, Ms. Bennett, for being so patient today. I know that it was a tough one today, but at the end of the day, you are getting your matter dismissed. Make sure that you have your documents in the vehicle with you in the future at all times.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Who's next, Ms. Warner? You ready on Boykin?
Yes, Judge, we are.
Ms. Boykin, you can turn your camera on. Now calling the People versus Tashara Boykin, lead ticket number P 1203526, one count of driving while license suspended. There are several other matters that are not going to be read off. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
I'm Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Ms. Boykin, please tell the judge your name.
Tashara Boykin.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that the city has offered to amend one of the tickets to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and they would ask that that be taken under delayed sentence status. My client would like to accept that offer.
Ms. Boykin, you did have an opportunity to talk to the attorney. He advised you of your rights,
Yes,
and you understood your rights.
yes,
Did anyone promise you, force you, threaten you, or to take a plea today?
no,
You're pleading guilty on your own free will,
yes,
and you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
yes,
Turning your attention to June 7, 2021, did you allow someone who's not a licensed driver to drive a vehicle in the area of Finkel and Ardmore in the city of Detroit?
yes,
Satisfied, counselor?
Yes, Judge, I am.
And did you already stipulate to dismissal?
No, I have not, but I will stipulate for probable cause, Judge.
Thank you, sir. So the court will enter a plea of guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive while dismissing all other matters. This matter will be set for a review, or well, actually a sentencing in 3 months.
Yeah, we'll take them. That's fine. 3 months.
And this matter is gonna be set for a
May 15th.
May 15th, this matter is gonna be set for a
You said 3 months?
sentencing. Yes.
Oh, that's June 13th. June 13th. Yeah, is that 3 months?
I'm sorry, it's gonna be June 13th. June 13th at 8:35 a.m. Ms. Boykin.
okay, I thought he said I could pay the ticket.
You absolutely can. This is the sentencing is delayed, but the ticket amount that you will be paying is gonna be $220. If you pay that before that date that we gave you, you can call the court and we'll move your date up, but you have until June 13th to pay it.
Okay,
Okay, you have to show, and if you have to show up on June 13th, or if you get a future, a sooner date, then you still need to show up.
okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that concludes your matter. The rest of these matters will be dismissed without prejudice.
Ms. Boykins, you cannot get any more traffic tickets between this 3-month period. That's what a delayed sentence means. So that's why you have to come back on June 13th, just so we can make sure you don't get any other tickets, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And then we'll dismiss this ticket. It'll be moved off your record if you come back within the 3 months with no additional tickets.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I'll see you before then.
Next, Judge, I have brought John B. Brown back into the courtroom. His would be a no officer dismissal.
We could have done this a long time ago.
So I can leave?
Yes, Ms.
No.
Boykin, you're free to go.
Oh, yes, Ms. Boykin.
All right, thank you.
All right.
I didn't know he was a dismissal from the officer.
One moment. John, is it John Brown?
Yes, it's John Benjamin Brown on page 6, just above the break for the afternoon.
Oh,
I must have had the same one you had.
yeah, we don't. You don't. Oh, it sure is. You're absolutely right. It's on page, on ours, page 17. Yeah. You right.
All right. Okay. Here we go. We have now calling the people versus John Benjamin Brown, ticket number P102888. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also ticket number X3495653. Count 1, no operators license, multiple ops. And there is a count 2 that I believe is in default on registration plate expired over 3 days. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Brown, will you tell the judge your name?
John Benjamin Brown.
Your Honor, neither Officer Potter or Officer Cox have appeared for today's trial date. I'm making a motion to dismiss on those 3 matters.
Okay, and Mr. Wozak, I'm just going to see if the matter that's in default is where, what's the status on that?
Oh, thank you for checking, Judge.
Or if it's actually in default.
No, it's a warning. And he didn't give him that ticket. It was a warning. He didn't issue it to him. The officer did. They still write it on there as a warning.
All right, so the other matter that I thought was in default was actually a warning. So the court will take note that an officer has not checked in on this matter that was set for trial at 9 a.m. It is now 1:29 p.m. Therefore, this court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Brown, you are free to go.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day. And good luck.
I have Attorney Dillard for this.
Your Honor, I have one thing. The bond I paid $500. Do I get the bond?
You can contact the cashier's office at the court.
Okay.
I don't issue bond. I don't give bonds back. You'll have to contact the cashier's office for that.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Brown, be sure you do that so that they have your current address, because they will be mailing the refund to the address they have on file, okay?
Okay, yeah, well, I just paid it, so they have the correct address.
Great, that's good. Okay.
You call them, you may want to give it 28 to 48 hours to give them a call, because they may not have that in the system just yet.
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Ready to proceed on Stephen Bryant?
Judge, I did not see Mr. Bryant on my docket. Is he from the afternoon?
No, he's from today.
He's from this morning.
Oh.
Wait, we probably need to have Mr. Dillard needs to come back.
I'm
And
back.
there
Your
he
Honor.
is. What good timing.
And Your Honor, just for the record, I am the second shift and for your court.
You are?
Yes, so I said I had to leave, but I'm right into my
I was
regular.
gonna say, I thought you said you had another courtroom to be in at 1:30.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was yours.
Okay, so we are going to do signing class this afternoon, sir.
Okay, no
But
problem.
I do want to take Mr. Browning and Mr. Bryant on the record. Those are your two matters, correct?
Right now I have
Mr. Bryant, Mr. Brown.
Theodore Browning. We're ready on Mr. Browning.
All right, Mr. Wozniak, I believe that means you're free to go, sir.
Well, that's very kind of you, Judge. Have a great day. You and your staff have been amazing.
Thank you.
It's beyond words. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was definitely a long day.
Mr. Wozniak.
Yes.
Is everything taken care of? Is there anything that I need to know about?
If you have Mr. Browning and I see Mr. Bryant.
And I have Mr. Bryant as well.
Okay, then you're good.
Okay,
Mr.
good.
Wozniak,
Nice working with you.
email. Don't forget my email too, Mr. Wozniak, okay?
That's right. I've got them all on my list. I will do that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, I know Mr. Browning's is gonna be very simple, so I'm gonna do that one first. Now calling the people versus Theodore Jerome Browning, ticket number P1136822, one count of drove while license not valid or improper license. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Joseph Dillard. Mr. Browning, state your name for the record, sir.
Theodore Browning.
Your Honor, he wishes to take advantage of that plea offer, being charged being amended to fail to display.
Okay, so you now have had an opportunity to talk to your attorney, Mr. Browning, and you understand your right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did anyone promise you, force you, threaten you to take this plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, turning your attention to November 17, 2020, were you driving a vehicle in the area of Robeson or Plymouth and Memorial in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And you did something on that day that made you come in contact with Detroit Police Department, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court will enter a guilty plea of failure to display and assess a fine of $220 on this matter. Mr. Browning, are you able to afford to pay that within the next 2 weeks?
Your Honor, if I may make a statement, could the court credit him with time served? Currently he's on house arrest still in a matter. He was locked up back in June 10th of 2023. He's trying to get everything cleared up. He's not working. He's not able to work. He's on house. He's on house arrest and tether, right? Is that correct, sir? Mr. Browning?
Yes, sir. At Jefferson, I'm on house arrest.
And Your Honor,
so were you on house arrest at the time of this offense, or you had not been given a tether as of yet?
No, I at the time of the offense, I was not going through any legal battles. I've been currently incarcerated since June 10th of last year, and I'm still technically incarcerated.
And he's trying to wrap up all of his business, Your Honor, so that when he gets done with this, he can just move on with his life and keep everything in order.
Community service, Mr. Browning?
They won't even let me leave the front door, Your Honor.
All right, the court waives your fee.
Thank you.
The fee will be waived in this matter. But there was a guilty plea into the failure to display on this issue, and the $220 fee will be waived.
No, you're okay. No, you are. I see you. Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, that should conclude this matter. You're all set to go, Mr. Browning. Good luck on whatever future matters you have going on.
Your Honor, there was a little background noise and I couldn't really hear exactly what you were saying.
So I just waived your $220 fee due to the fact that you are not able to do community service because which I believe you would have been able to if I ordered it, but because we don't have time for that today, we're free to go.
Okay, so if I apply for my license, would I be able to get a driver's license again?
That I can't promise you. You have to contact the Secretary of State on that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So now my case is all cleared up now?
It's all cleared up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, have a great day.
Appreciate
Now
it.
calling the people versus Stephen William Bryant, ticket number P 1392182, one count of driving unregistered untitled vehicle, one count of no insurance, one count of insufficient or defective lights. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Joseph Dillard. Mr. Bryan, state your name, please.
Stephen William Bryant.
Your Honor, Mr. Bryan wishes to take advantage of the plea offer, and he's pleading responsible to the defective lights. Stipulate to the police report to give the court jurisdiction.
So tell me the plea agreement again, sir. I'm so sorry.
He would plead responsible to the civil infraction of defective lights, and the other charges would be dismissed.
Okay. All right. So,
And-
Mr. Bryant, the attorney Dillard advised you of your rights and you understood those rights. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Your Honor, I'll enter a plea on his behalf. This is a civil infraction, and stipulate to the report to give the court jurisdiction and factual basis.
Okay. And stipulate the probable cause on the dismissals, Mr. Dillard?
Stipulate the probable cause.
All right, the court will enter responsible plea to the insufficient light. Responsible plea to insufficient light and set a fee of $120 in that matter. Can you pay that within the next 2 weeks, Mr. Bryant?
No, not exactly. I can't, because I'm
All
off
right,
work
can you pay
from
the
an
30 days?
accident.
I'll give you until April 13th to pay.
All right.
Your Honor, he indicated that he's off work due to an accident. Could the court give a little more time than that?
Would you like to do community? No, you can't do community.
I can't. I broke my neck in 3 places. I'm in physical therapy right as we speak. I broke my neck in 3 places and fractured my face.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is have you enter to a.
Yeah, and I believe that
I'm gonna give him to May 15th to pay it, and if he's not able to do so by May 15th, he can show up in court on that morning and we can go from there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so May 15th, if you haven't paid it by then, just zoom into this courtroom on May 15th and you tell me the story and I'll remember your case.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
8:35 a.m. is the hearing day.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir, and thank you for your patience.
All right, we all set?
Yes, Your Honor.
Today's hearings, well, at least this morning's hearing.